What's up guys, this is going to be a video dedicated to all of the new people to the Discord or anyone that's upgrading from our previous bingo version, which was 9.0.2 to the current 9.1.1 build. I'm going to assume you're already in the Discord if you're watching this, but if you're not, head to the description and click the Discord invite link. Should send you here and you should show up to the rules channel. Once you're here though, you just want to go over to bingo announcements. And then you should see right here, it's the second to last message at the time of recording, bingo prepackaged version 2.0.zip. We'll go ahead and download this. Already have it downloaded, but just click continue to download. And you should get this zip file here. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to open this up. And inside of it, you should just see a folder named the same thing as the zip, the bingo prepackaged version 2.0. Just drag that wherever is convenient for you. Open it up. And you should see a folder structure like this. So you have your bingo squares folder, websites folder, game controller DB. This is for if your controller isn't detected by ship. You can replace the game controller DB in the ship directory with this one and it should pick it up. And then we have 3 readmes and the zip for the actual ship of Harkinian launcher. Now, honestly, these readmes are already outdated. I wouldn't even really bother with that. You're going to want to head over to the bingo rules channel in the Discord, and this already has all of the up-to-date information. If there's anything you're unsure about, be sure to check the Discord first. And if you have any questions, head on over to the questions channel and drop a question in here. Feel free to ask any questions. Everyone in the Discord's really kind and down to help each other out. So don't be shy. Don't be shy. If you have any questions, be sure to drop them. All right, we're going to head on back in here now. Inside the bingo squares folder, you have your blackout squares. This is what you're going to upload to the bingo sync website every week in order to actually run your blackouts. As you can see, if I open this up, we have all of this. This is all of the bingo squares that it could possibly choose from. And in the websites folder, we have shortcuts to the bingo sync website and then also the hit website. Okay, now that we've covered that, we can go ahead and actually extract our ship of Harkinian. So let's go ahead and open up the SOH 9.1.1.zip inside the folder, drag that out. This will take a while because it has so many files in it, so I'll just come right back whenever it's done. Okay, here we go. It just finished extracting everything. We don't need the zip file anymore. We can just delete that. Open this up and you should see all of these files here. Now, normally there isn't a presets folder, but we'll go over that later. From here, this is just your standard ship installation. Just double click the exe file. No OTR files, generate one now, click yes, and then you're going to want to extract from your legally obtained ROM your copy of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time that you dumped. You will provide to ship, and it'll create all the files necessary to actually launch the game. So here we go. Once you extract your legally obtained ROM, the one you dumped, ship should automatically launch. I went ahead and closed it out though. So once everything's done extracting, you'll have a few new folders here, namely the mods folder here. This is where all of your your custom link models, your custom music files, all that stuff goes in here. You have your settings file, and then we have our presets folder. This is a collection of pre-configured settings. That way you don't have to one by one go through and match the settings to what we all normally have. At the press of a button, have all the settings done for you. If you're a new player, just go ahead and open up the ship exe. It should open in a small window. You could press F11 to full screen, or you could just drag the corners of the window like I did. Press escape, go to settings, and then there should be a tab down here called presets. Go to that and check hide built-in presets. We will not be using these at all. And then under here, you should only see no logic blackout. Just click apply. And there you go. All of these settings you need to go ahead and get running should be applied for you. There is one more setting we do need to change though. Head to General, and under the boot category, you'll see an option for boot sequence. Just change this to follow select. The reason this isn't on by default is because it's just simply a limitation with how presets work. So you do want to do that yourself. That way you're not wasting time watching the logos at the start and then the title screen. It just instantly throws you at the file select. That way you're not wasting any time at all. But let's say you're a player that's coming over from the 9.0.2 build or any older build. You can just go into the folder for your older version of ship and take the ship of Harkinian.json file and just paste it over the one we have here. Replace the file, yes. And then open it up. It should automatically transfer all of your settings over. Let me close all of this and move some of this stuff out of the way. And as you can see, it kept my menu theme, my volume, all that good stuff, right? But it doesn't have the up-to-date settings. So we're just going to go over here to settings. We're going to do the same thing as a new player. Go to presets, hide built-in presets, and we're just going to apply the no logic blackout preset. and boom, you're ready to go. You can go ahead and start running your lockout races, your bingo races, or your blackouts just like that. One last thing too, if you go over to the enhancements tab, there's a lot of settings in here. Some of these you actually can turn on and off, like autosave. You can turn that on. You can turn chastise matches contents off for certain tricks and glitches. You can head on over to graphics and you can turn the draw distance up to 2 only. You can't go beyond 2. And you probably want to turn this on too. But I'm not going to go through every single setting. Again, if you want to know all the settings you can change, head on over to the Bingo Rules channel in the Discord. At the very top, the very first message here, there's a category for settings. Has all of the legal settings you're allowed to change or tweak or whatever. But again, if you're unsure about something, head on over to the questions channel and drop a question and someone will be sure to give you an answer. So let's say you're wanting to run one of the weekly blackout seeds here. You're just going to want to go over to the blackout section here on the left inside the Discord, go to weekly seeds, and then choose one of the weekly blackout seeds. This has all of the information you'll need. It has the build, so the bingo prepackaged version 2.0 we just set up. It has our seed ID, this is what you put inside of ship, and then it has our bingo board seed ID, which you put inside of bingo sync. We're going to start with the seed ID here. Kangaroo is my goat. We're just going to highlight this, press Control and then C, and it should copy that to our clipboard. Press escape in ship, go to randomizer, seed settings, and then check manual seed entry, and then just paste this in here. Generate randomizer, and it will automatically put a file inside of your randomizer folder. This one is named 001935, blah, blah, blah. But first thing first, we want to make sure we have the correct seed hash. So we're just going to create a file. We're going to head on over to randomizer, press A. At the top, we have Deku Nut, Nehru's, Skull Mask, Bugs in a Bottle, and Rudo's Letter. Let's check the seed hash here, make sure it's right. And indeed it is. So we got step 1 done. Now we need to head on to the bingo sync. So again, we're just going to head on back to the bingo prepackaged version 2.0 folder, and we're going to go to websites, and we're going to open up both of these. Let's start with bingo sync. Click that and open. It'll take you to the correct website. Hand website, open, boom. So now that we know we have the correct seed hash for the bingo seed, we're just going to head on over to the Ship of Harkinian JSON search website. Go click choose file, and you're going to navigate to your ship directory here. Go inside of the randomizer folder, and I highly recommend you click the date modified column here that's sorted by most recent. And we're just going to choose our most recent spoiler log here. This is the seed we just generated, and it should load up everything here. Make sure you do not click anything here. Follow the hit rules for whatever you're running, blackouts, lockouts, doesn't matter. And now we need to set up the bingo sync. So we're going to head back over to this tab. So give yourself a room name and a password. If you're running a lockout with someone, make sure to share the link to your room once you make it and the password. Put your name in and then your game. We're just going to scroll all the way to the bottom here. Go to custom advanced, and then your variant here, make sure you select randomized, and then we're going to go back to our folder. We're going to go to bingo prepackaged version 2.0, bingo squares, and we're going to open up our blackout squares version 2.0. So once that's open, you just want to click inside of the workspace, hold control, press A, it'll highlight everything, hold control, press C, and it'll copy it to your clipboard. Then you can head back on over to bingo sync, click in here, right click, paste, and it'll paste all the contents of that file. And then if you're running a lockout race against somebody, choose lockout. If you're running non-lockout, just leave it be, or if you're running a blackout. And then our seed is the bingo board seed ID here, which in this case is 4267. So we're just going to copy that, and we're going to paste it in here. And then when we make our room, we should see all of this here. So let's compare this bingo board. So our top left square is Dense Fire. Our top right square is defeat a red bubble in 2 different world locations. Bottom right square is defeat a large South Child. And bottom left square is Go Mode. So let's just compare that with the other image here that Burton has provided. Top left square is Dense Fire. Defeat a red bubble in 2 different world locations, defeat a large Stout Child, and Go Mode in the bottom left. So we do have the correct board here. And that's it. You're ready to go. You can just go ahead, go back to your ship version, make your file, and load on in, and you're ready to start. So there you go, guys. Hopefully this helped you out. Going forward, remember, if you're upgrading, just drag and drop your Ship of Harkinian JSON into the new ship version, and then just head on over to presets, and then apply the newest preset. If we do have any new ones, just apply the newest one. Boom, all of your settings will automatically be applied, and you won't have to set up all of your trackers and everything else. It'll just have the settings done and you're ready to go.